If you want to blur a specific part of an image in Photopea, whether that's an edge, a background, or just a small detail, this is one of the easiest ways to do it. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use the blur tool in Photopea step by step so you can soften exactly the area you want without affecting the whole image. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more quick Photopea tutorials. Let's jump right in. First, open Photopea and load the image you want to edit. Once your file is open, look at the left toolbar. The blur tool is hidden under one of the other tools, so if you don't see it right away, click and hold the sharpen tool or the smudge tool icon. You'll find that icon directly underneath the gradient tool area. When the hidden menu appears, select the blur tool. It usually looks like a little teardrop. Now that the blur tool is selected, take a look at the top options bar. This is where you can control how the blur behaves. One of the most important settings here is the brush hardness. Click the brush properties dropdown and set the hardness to 0%. That gives you a much smoother, softer blend, which is ideal when you want the blur to look natural and not harsh or obvious. Next, adjust the strength slider. This controls how much blur gets applied with each stroke. If you want a subtle effect, keep the strength lower. If you need a stronger blur, raise it a bit. A good tip is to start lower first, because it's always easier to add more blur than to fix an effect that's too heavy. Once your settings are ready, move your cursor over the area you want to soften. Click and drag directly over the part of the image you want to blur. You'll see the effect build as you paint. If the blur is not strong enough, just go over the same area again with another stroke. Repeating the brush strokes will compound the blur and make the effect more noticeable. This method is perfect when you only want to blur one part of a photo, like the background behind a subject, the edge of an object, or a small detail you want to hide. Because you're painting the blur manually, you have a lot of control over exactly where it appears. If you make a mistake, don't worry. You can always undo your last stroke and try again with a smaller brush, a softer hardness setting, or a different strength level. Zooming in can also help you get cleaner, more precise results, especially when you're working on small areas. So to quickly recap, open your image in Photopea, reveal the blur tool from the hidden tool group, set the brush hardness to 0%, adjust the strength, and then paint over the area you want to soften. That's all it takes to blur specific parts of an image in Photopea. If this tutorial helped, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more easy editing guides, and share this video with anyone learning Photopea. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.